Me and my brother worked for this place that delivered appliances and furniture and stuff for Sears back in the day. And my brother worked with his little partner. And his partner name was Trino, no Mexican kid, Mexican cat. So my brother worked with this dude, and my brother was happy about the job. It was like 20 bucks an hour, $20 an hour, whatever. $20 an hour job. My brother been used to making $8, $9 an hour. And boy, he was excited about that $20 an hour. He thought that was the shit. He was the head of the crew. And they gave him a veteran helper, a guy to help with the, help deliver the appliances. So it's two guys to a truck, okay? So at the end of the day, my brother was all cool. Came home, he was happy. A couple weeks went by, he was happier than a motherfucker. One day, my brother finds out that Trino was making $20.75 an hour. And my brother got upset about it. And I'm like, wait a minute, but you was happy when you was making 20 bucks an hour, but when you find out the helpers make 75 cents more, you got upset. Keep in mind, the helper been there 5 years working with different other lead guys delivering. So my brother felt like since he was the boss, he should be getting paid more. Sometimes we get caught up in titles, and we get caught up in what's on somebody else's plate, that we forget to be grateful for what we got on our plate. We forget where we was. My brother forgot when he was making $8 an hour digging ditches with me at W.B. Carter Construction. We was down in the trenches with shovels digging, where they was putting the big cement pipes in, the drainage pipes in downtown when they tore up all the pavement. And we was down there in the 90s working that whole downtown area, putting in the sewage system. And me and my brother would be in there where the trackers was lowering the pipes down in there. We'd be the ones spreading the gravel around, digging and carrying on and doing all that shit all day long, back-breaking work. But my brother forgot about that. And now here you are driving a truck delivering appliances, making 20 bucks an hour. You guaranteed to make almost 200 bucks a day when you was barely making $50 a day. And now because you find somebody else might be making $225 a day, if you put your time in and you put your fucking experience in, and you've been there 5 years and you've been there longer, then I would speak up and say something. If you're more responsible for stuff and you've been there long enough, okay, maybe that's worth speaking up over. But sometimes we're so busy looking over at the other person's plate that we don't realize somebody done come took our plate away. We don't realize that our food's getting cold because we too busy looking at the next motherfucker's meal. So when you looking at somebody else's food instead of preparing yours or preparing to eat yours, somebody gonna eat your shit, or you just not gonna have it. It ain't gonna be no good no more. So think about that sometimes, where you are today, and think where you was 10 years from now, 10 years ago, in the past. And then, act accordingly. Do what you got to do.